now is Alan John Miller. He's more commonly called A.J. Miller. He's a former Jehovah's Witness elder and now a leader of an Australian-based Divine Truth movement. He claims to be Jesus, and he claims that his message is the divine truth. He delivers these messages in seminars and various media forums, and along with his current partner, Mary Suzanne Luck, is running this with him, and she claims to be the reincarnated Mary Magdalene. So I'm telling you, man, Jose Miranda, Jesus #1 in Miami, Florida. Sergei Turop, aka Vissarion, is Jesus #2 in Siberia. And A.J. Miller, Jesus #3 in Australia. So you've got the United States, Russia, and Australia. 3 Jesuses that I am predicting right here and now, unequivocally, that if somebody doesn't step in and do something, get these children out of there, get these people out of there, and start trying to unindoctrinate them, people are going to die through these 3 men. They are heading down the same path as Jones or Koresh, only I fear much worse. That's my honest opinion about where these people are going, and what the end result is going to be if somebody doesn't step in and stop them. So it's not like there's nobody in the world, because I'm here screaming myself. I'm saying to authorities, to anyone involved, look, the evidence is there, the situation is there, we have a pattern, we've seen what's happened before. Somebody please step in and at least save the innocent children that are going to get hurt. But it's heavy shit, people. So listen, as a public service announcement, I would like to just let you know, just in case you've joined some kind of new company or new group, I'd like to let you know, after I have a sip of this beer, one of the ways that you might be able to. These are the ways. Okay, the top 10 ways to figure out that the group you just joined is a suicidal cult. Okay. Number 10, if your conference room names are Waco, Jonestown, and Rancho Santa Fe, that would be not good. Number 9, if you notice that the Hale Bop is one of the final scheduled milestones, bad. Number 8, if your relocation plan is to die for. Number 7, there's only one company meeting on the schedule. Number 6, the answering machine message says that there's no one in, but if you need to reach us, take some phenobarbital and vodka. That'd be good. Number 5, your company's snacks come with instructions. That's like a joke when you think about it. Number 4, your homepage has links to all the major pharmaceutical companies. Number 3, the new company product doubles as a cremation urn. Number 2, stockholders are referred to as beneficiaries. And number 1, you're told from the beginning that your employee badge will double as a toe tag. So, yeah, that's some of the ways you find that out. Oh boy, yeah. You people know what Waco stands for? We ain't coming out. We ain't coming out. You know what you call a Branch Davidian in Waco, Texas? A burnt again Christian. Yes, a burnt again Christian. That's it. Well, I guess that's enough for cult jokes. I guess last thing I want to say is that strangely, yes, a few women cult leaders, exceptions to the rule, and I guess a thing I don't got the time to get into. Maybe we'll talk about this some other time. A subject for another whole show is what happens when people try to leave these groups. Often killed for trying to leave the groups. Often, made near impossible. Children that flee their families, once they turn 18. I really don't know what to say, because I've got so much to say about that. I'm out of time. But really, leaving a cult is no easy thing. One thing that I found interesting is that of all the cult members. Now, it's very strange because on a lot of these mainstream, let's call them cult shows, these religious shows, the PTL clubs, 700 clubs, these Pat Robertsons and Falwells and people like this over the years have often paraded former quote-unquote cult members on their shows and then shown that they've renounced this cult and now come to the real Christianity and things like that. Well, they made much to do with this, but the facts, the best statistics that are available, interestingly, is that from what's known reputably, only 1% of all cult members who actually leave a group like that, only 1% of them ever end up believing, professing, or becoming a part of any other religion. So, man, listen, facts, science, truth, knowledge, people, it's there. There's a better way to free yourself with a lie known as God and religion and the stupidity known as faith, other than to go put yourself through being in a cult, quit, and then realize it's all a bunch of bullshit. And it is all a bunch of bullshit, people, from the top to the bottom. This joke is so horrible that I've got to tell it. How do Branch Davidians resemble Somalians? They're black, covered with flies, and all weigh less than 10 pounds. What did David Koresh and Pete Rose have in common? They both got burned by Janet Reno. You know, Janet Reno doesn't have to worry about her government pension, you know, letting her live the rest of her life because she made a killing in Reno. Yeah, so listen, man, cults, people, I just gave you all the ways, the methods that they get inside your head, that they control your mind, the way the leaders function, the dangers that are inherent, dangers coming from them all over. So, geez, people, don't join a cult, of course, unless it's cult fiction, because, you know, we all know. You know, I guess here's something I did want to say about it that I didn't understand, and this is what it is. You see the methodology. You know, I went through this. You know, first you look at what there is as far as people and how to recruit them, what they're lacking, what their weaknesses are, and what they can give you. You know, then you look at the behavior and the psychology of the cult leader. Okay? And it becomes very apparent to me that anyone with the desire, with the ego, and with a basic understanding of the methodology, I don't think becoming a cult leader is really, really a hard thing to do. And so anybody with a lack of morals or with the psychosis or the mental illness combined with the fortitude to make the move and go out and start it can do it. Now, this is where I get confused. You see how I've mentioned the size of these groups, everything else like that. What I've always asked myself, and I haven't come up with an answer to, and it's very puzzling to me, is if this person has got this brain and they figure this idea out and the whole 9 yards, right, and they figure what they're going to do, why do they feel the need to you know, take it to the level where it falls apart, where it's destroyed, where you know, people have to die? Well, that's that craziness on their own self of trying to be the martyr and actually believe. See, that's the thing. Most of them are not lying. They really believe they are Jesus. They really believe they are a God. Because if they were just a human being perpetrating a hoax and a fraud for financial and material gain, it seems to me you'd set it up, you'd have all your followers, and, you know, you'd reap all the millions of dollars, and then you just wouldn't take it to the shit where, you wouldn't take it. Oh my God. Oh. Mic 2 on. Sorry people. Are you there? Check. 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh, I had a problem. Oh, geez. Technical problem. Oh boy. Oh.
On my back, people, on my back. Oh, sorry.
I had a technical difficulty. I'm sorry about that, man. Real disaster here. Anyway, what I was going to say is that why don't they stop there? Why do they not quit right there when they know that that you know they've got all the money, they've got everything else like that? Well, the answer is because they believe that shit. And if they did that, then they'd be they would be Scientologist people. So listen, man, that thing, I've run 10 minutes over already. Thank you very much for joining me this week, and I hope to see you next week, and hopefully some more of these technical glitches. People, stay away from cults, heavy metal, rock and roll, love life, rock and roll it, people. Captain Atheist, back to the 25th century. Later.
Who killed Cop Woman? Who killed Cop Woman? I said the sparrows my oh, and I will hate the sun. Oh, it was I who poured his blood. Who poured his blood.
Do you fear for your child?